I'm sitting here watching TBN right now. Trinity Broadcasting Network. Watching another false preacher give me a false message. You look so authoritative up there. And I'm thinking about an article I read yesterday from Pew Research. I believe it's a polling organization, and in the article they stated that in America, people are abandoning church, abandoning God, and abandoning the idea of miracles by the tens of thousands. Americans are losing their faith in God, and they're losing their faith in church. I wonder why. I wonder the F why. Now, in the article, they state that it's because more and more Americans are becoming educated and enlightened. They're placing their faith in science. I don't buy it. I don't buy that 1 second. I'm looking at the reason why people... I don't know if this will work or not. Yeah, it's not working. I was going to show you my TV screen. That's the reason people are leaving church. The crap that's being uttered forth from the modern church. We live in oppressed times right now. We live in times in which there's a tiny little majority of people. You can call them the 1%ers. Lording it over like dictators over the rest of us. These are oppressive times we live in. I don't think we're any better than the colonies were under King George. I think we're actually more oppressed than our forefathers were in America. I believe this with all my heart, that the psychopaths and narcissists have hijacked our country, have hijacked all of our major institutions, and as you and I know, have hijacked a hell of a lot of families. This is the day of the oppressed. Now again, Pew and everyone's trying to wrestle with why are so many Americans leaving church? Well, this is my opinion. Why? The church does little to nothing to address this situation we are in, the oppression that so many live under. And oppression is another word for abuse. These are days of oppression. No one feels secure. No one feels secure at home. Well, I'm sure there are some, but Many, let me put it this way, many don't even feel secure in their own home, married to a narcopath, or whose parents are narcopaths, in some cases, whose children are narcopaths. They can't even feel secure in their own house. Very few feel secure in the workplace. Unions, and I don't know what you believe about unions, but they did offer a modicum of security for the working class. They're gone. Your employer can fire you now at will. You can look at your boss wrong, and you're gone. You're a serf. Very few feel secure in the country. Not this one. If you're a white, I don't speak for everyone, but this is what's being fomented here. If you're a white person, you need to be afraid of Muslims and black people. If you're a black person, you need to be afraid of white people. How is the church addressing this? What is the overall message of the modern church as they address the oppression that surrounds us everywhere we turn? I don't think there is a message. The only message I'm getting is love. If you love your oppressor enough, they'll turn to Jesus. The only message I'm hearing is forgive. Forgive the oppressor. He's misunderstood. He's broken. He hates himself. That's all I'm hearing from the modern church. No one's confronting the oppressor. No one's confronting the one who is abusing. The only one being confronted are the victims being told to forgive. And you wonder why people are leaving left and right. This day and age we live in requires a different message than the one it is receiving from the modern preacher and the modern pulpit. And that's why the modern church is dying.